High School in the back gym between our next game on hand with Brownsville Veterans Memorial and McAllen White. Two teams displayed in this league. It's either a black team or a white team. The black team indicates a more varsity level type team, and the white team, JV/freshman. So we'll see kind of a different kind of personalities amongst these two teams. You never know. McAllen has had quite successful volleyball programs over the years, so you never know what you might see here as McAllen in the pink uniforms and Brownsville Vets in the red uniforms will get things going in this opening set. Brownsville Vets losing their opening game tonight about an hour ago to PSJ Southwest, which will be our next game. PSJ Southwest taking on, I believe, Donna North. We'll check that for you as we get set for the start of this one. Don't forget to share the link on realsportslive.com, on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and always on the Roku channel and realsportslive.com, the website. Don't forget to check that out. Always on the website, realsportslive.com. The referee hits her spot on the elevator as we get things going. 8:08, it's a little behind. We got two more games after this one. Callan White set to receive this one, and we're off and under. Playing this across, back to Brownsville Vets. Playing it back to the McAllen side and back over to B Vets. Goes under the net, and McAllen White gets the first point of this match. And I'm telling you right now, folks, if you ever go up against a JV team, teams might always seem to get a little happy as an ace there for McAllen. 2-0 lead for them. As I explained before, teams will usually get a little too excited to play them, but then you never know. They get back, coach starts to be like, hey, why are you playing like this? So you never can misjudge these younger teams. This one sails out of bounds, and a 3-0 lead to start this one off for the Lady Bulldogs. As I mentioned before, quite successful volleyball programs over the years. Service here to the middle, floated over. On the side to Miranda Quintanilla. Puts that one away. 4-0 start. As I said, you can't count out these JV squads. They're pretty active trying to get to the varsity level. Late service here. Sails out of bounds. First points go to the Chargers. It's our third game of the night. Two more to go after this. As Sofia Cortez heads to the service line and all the way back to the wrestling mats for her jump serve. This one, punch down the sideline, met. Played back across by Iris Aristio. Good dig there by the libero. Back to the Brownsville Vets side. Sets this one up. Put down, another great dig there from Natalie. And a great save there. It's kept alive. Tries to put this one down. Good hustle there. Blocked there at the net. Was met by Elise Fort. Some young blood there meeting at the net. With Cortez heading back to the service line. That one got everyone off their feet here. Cortez, another serve here, down 4-2, down the sideline, out of bounds. Sends the lead back up to 3 for the Lady Bulldogs. Quick, not a timeout, but a substitution coming in. Good serve there. Cortez collides with a player and back up across to the McAllen side. Sets this one up to Quintanilla. This one couldn't be played, and Quintanilla gets that credit for the point. 6-2. Next serve here. Another good serve played down, and an ace serve there. Sparked a 3-0 run after the Fort block. McAllen not shying away. Another good serve. This one bunted down and played up at the net. Sets up her teammate, tries to put it down, and she will. That one, Iris Astudillo. Astudillo gets that one. As Pritchard serves, floats a short serve at the front, met across and backwards to McAllen. Brownsville Vets plays this one up to Fort, who pushes it across. Tipped across by Quintanilla and into the net, point to Brownsville Veterans. Brownsville Veterans down 8-3 in this one. Now we'll serve to Libero. As Sarah Gomez, the senior, serving this one close at the net. And contact at the net. Point goes to Brownsville Vets as the setter tried to keep away from the net. MCHI up by 4. Another serve coming. Set up to Quintanilla, floated across. Back row and across to MCHI. Sets one up middle. Astudillo try to put that one away and back to the MCHI side. Backward set, floated. Brownsville Vets, another attempt here. Spike, good dig from Rodriguez. Back corner, good ball placement and a point to MCHI. Seems a good ball placement earlier on tonight in our previous games. Lead is 9-4. Short serve, diving save there, tipped across to Quintanilla. Met in the middle by Cortez. Back row hit, kept alive. Punched across, sails out of bounds. Callan was doing everything right on that one, though, barely settled out of bounds. As you see Natalia come to serving. Tipped back to MCHI. Blind set up from Pritchard, and a point goes out of bounds back to Brownsville Vets. 3-0 run. Opening set in this third game of the night. Diving attempt to keep it alive. Another body to the floor. Tipped across, graces the net. And the hustle gets MCHI the point. They reach 10 first in this one. Set this one up, middle, played, good dig there. All the way across to Rodriguez. Diving attempt there, Rodriguez puts it down and a point. Lady Bulldogs. Continuing to serve as MCHI's white team. Played across in 2 hits. Pritchard attacks on this one. Down the sideline, out of bounds. (11-7). 7-11. Brownsville Vets to serve. Handle the cross, Pritchard, the last to touch it. Sets this one up, Olympic styles, it's spiked there and put away. Gillian Martinez. Galilem Martinez on that put down. Continuing to serve, a serve there. Another point for the Lady Chargers. 11-9 now. Serve short, kept alive, and another ace there. They get to 10, make this a 1-point game. Could tie this one up. Suddenly all the momentum has shifted. Met by the libero. Pritchard sets one up. Blocked at the net, kept alive. 3 touches. Point goes to MCHI. AJ Rodriguez able to put that one down. Down the sideline, the serve there, directly to the ground, and ace there. 13-10. Another serve coming. Thunderous one there, and another ace. Put some extra thunder on that serve. Makes it a 4-point lead for MCHI. Another serve here into the net, ends the quick run. Brownsville Vets hasn't trailed by more than 4. Quick substitution comes in. Munoz did her time at the service line. Service here. Good dig there, sets it up to back row, played across. Pritchard sets this one up. Played back across by Rodriguez. Calling it was Fort. Pritchard setting this one up to Rodriguez. Net by Martinez to the wall, and a point there for MCHI. Again, momentum swings as we've seen it so far. Good spike there by Fort. Makes it 15-12, 3-point lead for MCHI with Brownsville Vets back at the service line. Slow serve. Pritchard now to set this one up. To Astudillo, kept alive. To Fort, coming in hot, and puts it away. I'm telling you, when you see Elise Ford's coming in, you better get ready. This one's blocked by Fort, kept alive and over. Good awareness there. Fort back on the attack, and again puts it away. They met her once, but Fort relentless on that one. Continuing to serve. Down the middle and back to the Brownsville Vets side. They're going to take advantage of this one to Fort again and puts it in again for the kill. The last 3 points have gone in favor Brownsville Vets because of Fort. And we're all tied up at 15. We'll be right back after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
First lead of the game for the Lady Chargers as we welcome you back here on Real Sports Live coverage of the Highway 83 Volleyball League at Donna High School. And this one Miscommunication. 2-point lead and the largest lead for the Lady Chargers as they continue to serve. Opening set of this game 3 of the night of our coverage. This one played back at the net, met by Pritchard. Back row attack, met on a diving play. Quintanilla spiked across, Rodriguez on the floor. Multiple Chargers played across at the net. Pritchard couldn't handle it, and a 3-0 run. Make that 6-0 run, sparked by Fort. Makes it a 3-point lead. Before the timeout, Ford had put down some, what I will call highlight kills. Almost blocked that one. That will hit the ground. Callan stops the bleeding for the moment. As I was saying, Fort was just relentless in trying to put the ball away before the timeout called by McAllen. They get the ball back. Down by 2. This one, good serve there. Couldn't be kept alive, and an ace put away. Some good serving from A.J. Rodriguez as she heads back. Another low-lying serve. This one's set up to the sideline. To Cortez, now on the attack. Cortez puts it up to the libero, to the back row. Pritchard sets up Astudillo, kept alive. 3 and done. Astudillo standing by, over to Quintanilla, still alive. Back across to the Lady Bulldogs. Pritchard. Tipped across and a point there. Sneak attack. I'll call that a sneak attack because it's a sneaky move there as Sofia Cortez heads to the service line. 2-point lead. Race to 20 is close. It's 2 sets up to 25 with no cap. If both teams end up winning a game each, they'll go by point differential. A good serve from Cortez. This one goes out of bounds. Race to 21 by Brownsville veterans. 5 more points for them. They'll get this out of this first set alive. Cortez getting set for her jump serve. Good serve there. Pritchard sets it up. Quintanilla was blocked by Fort. Another point to Brownsville veterans. Cortez continues to serve. Good serve. Graces the net. Kept alive. And it is alive. Diving play and a kick. Some good hustle from this squad from McAllen. Set this one up. Lift there. Point goes to McAllen. And you know what? You got to give him the point after that one. The kick save is what kept them alive on that one. Ball was everywhere. Pritchard serves. Oh man, here comes Ford, floats this one. Pritchard sets it up outside. Quintanilla tipped across, blocked by Ford. This one goes out of bounds. McAllen climbing back into this one. Got to be ready when Elise Fort comes to the net. Pritchard met by Cortez, kept alive. This one played back. Pritchard to set this one up to Quintanilla. To the middle of Cortez. Miscommunication. Libero back to Quintanilla. And across. Pritchard. Backside. Kept alive. Cortez brings it back. Another long rally. To the middle. Astudillo sails out of bounds. Point to Brownsville Vets. Stops the little comeback. Three-point lead. Sarah Gomez to serve. Down the middle. Met by McClenny. Good spike there from Quintanilla and a good dig by Gomez. Down the sideline and in for the kill. 23 now. On that kill, Marina Barrera. Gomez serving here towards the bag, just out of bounds. As McAllen White hits 20. Back to the service line goes Astudillo. Down 3. This one hits the floor. Can this squad climb back into this? As we wait for the Cortez to tire his shoe. Serve here, good. Met by Cortez. Back across and over. Met by Thalman. Able to disrupt that play. Went over and Thalman put it down. Astudillo continues to serve. 1 point lead for Brownsville Vets in this opening set. Into the net goes Espinosa. And we're all tied up at 23. Gomez handles this one. To the middle of Martinez and puts it away. Game point coming up, Brownsville Vets. Serve here is short, dives there, Pritchard. And Quintanilla couldn't handle that one, and this will end the set. A good game, 25-23 after 1. Brownsville Vets takes a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back with the second set after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here for the start of the second set, won by Brownsville Vets after a close one. Figuring out some rotation issues from the Lady Chargers side. Got 2 more games on hand tonight here at the Highway 83 Volleyball League in Donna High School. PSJ Southwest will take on Lyford after this game. At the conclusion of that one, it'll be Donna North taking on MCHI White. So 2 good games coming up after this one still. That'll wrap up our coverage for this opening week at this league. We'll be back next week again. And then tomorrow night is the big night for fight night at the Farr Event Center. We got 6 fights coming your way from the Farr Event Center as Brownsville vets makes their way onto the floor to figure out where they are. MCHI will serve to get the second set started. It was a close one at times. MCHI had the lead for the most beginning part of the game, had it throughout the first set, and then a run sparked by Fort, able to take the lead for the first time and able to pull away just in time to take the set. So MCHI will start off with the serving as soon as they figure out this rotation issue. While they do that, we'll take a quick break and bring you back the second set after this.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I laughed in love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
First point goes to MCHI. As I said, we'd be right back. That's when they broke the huddle. Back here for the start of the second set. MCHI takes the 1-0 lead as they did to start the first set. Set up to Martinez on a runner. Play to Pritchard, goes to the far side, into the net, evens things out at 1. Much different start to this second set. It was a 2-0 start for MCHI. Now it's 1-1. Serve here. Close to the net. Martinez tried to block it and hits the floor. Pritchard able to redirect that one as she heads to the service line. I got some nachos and tacos here. Or hot dogs, actually. This one graces the net, met by Fort. Pritchard sets this one up middle. Miscommunication played to the middle. Up to Martinez, and now to the side. To Barrera, and out of bounds for the kill. Makes it 2 up. Next serve coming up here. Met. Almost blocked and played across. Calzada the first there. Fort, puts it down. Miscommunication, point to Brownsville Vets. I'm telling you, when Elise Fort puts that extra mustard on the ball, there's just nothing you could do. Calzada, the next serve here. Keeps it alive. Quintanilla on the attack. Kept alive into the net. Still alive, and Calzada puts it across. Pritchard, another attempt here. To the middle. Good play there and good dig. Barrera puts one on that. Another one there. Tipped across. Pritchard sets this one up. Into the net. 4-2 now. Astudillo tried to do that one. Calzada continues to serve. Pritchard to Rodriguez to the back, out of bounds. Another point for Brownsville Vets, their largest lead of the game since winning the opening set. Calzada, another serve. This one slightly out of bounds. Might have microscopically touched the white line. Nonetheless, it's called out. 5-3, the lead for Brownsville Vets. Good serve here. Calzada meets it. Over the Fort. And a pound there from Fort. Fort just continues to dominate when she elevates and puts the ball down. Pritchard sets up Quintanilla into the net. Another point to Brownsville Vets. The serve and the sets are there. There's just a problem for MCHI to put it over. Another set coming to McAllen. Once again, well done. Played across. This one goes back to Cortez. Puts it in the hole and in for a point. 8-3 run to start off this second set, the largest lead of the game for Brownsville Vets as we take a timeout. South Padre Island, the place to be in this summer. As we get set out of the timeout, called by McAllen, down 8-3. Ford there to put it down. In partnership with Cortez, makes it 9-3 now, the largest lead of the game. At one point, MCHI had a 4-point lead in the first set in the opening moments of the game. Pritchard here sets this one up to Quintanilla, finally gets one across, and a good dig there. Back row hit from Gomez, met on the floor. Pritchard elevates this one. A running start, Quintanilla, another dig there. Cortez up to Fort, hits the net and puts down for the kill. Fort is only a freshman. She'll be a key addition to this Brownsville Vets volleyball squad this coming fall. Pritchard sets this one up. This one just out of bounds. Another point to Brownsville Vets. Nothing stopping them so far in the second set after struggling in the first one. Sarah Gomez to serve. Pritchard up to Quintanilla. Graces it across. Front attacks and another put down there. Keep saying front because when Fort gets in the front, it's a scary sight. So Fort with the effort there, the freshman Lady Charger. This one floats out of bounds, stops the bleeding, and McAllen gets a point. 12-4 now. Or at least it was 12-4. I call it 11-4 on the scoreboard. As Quintanilla will serve. Miranda Quintanilla. This one to Cortez into the back row. Pritchard plays it across. Good dig there. Cortez sets up Fort. Slapped across. A diving play there. Couldn't be met. Another point to Brownsville Vets. Fort's just doing all sorts of magic. Lady Chargers, whether it's putting more ketchup on the bun or just slapping some, I don't know what I'm doing with all these food puns, but it seems to me that Fort's doing all of them. Attack here blocked by Fort. Diving attempt there, still kept alive, but hits the floor, and a point there to the Lady Bulldogs. Quick substitution for the service. That'll be Natalie Ligas coming in. Punched up, kept alive to the front row. Well played by the Lady Chargers. Tipped across, hits the net, couldn't be met, and point to McAllen. 2-0 run there. Kind of an awkward setup originally by Calzada. As Lingus continues to serve. Tipped across. Pritchard up. Blocked there, sails out of bounds, but a good block from Fort. Point goes to McAllen. a 3-0 run. 5-point lead for Brownsville veterans. And there's Cortez plays it across. Pritchard runs, gets it up. There to block it, Fort gets it back, tips across, and points up by Fort. Doing a little bit of everything. 13-7. As Elise Fort heads to the service line. With Martinez coming back in. Elise Fort will use a jump serve here, more than likely. And she'll just walk up. Short serve, across the net. Pritchard to the middle, to Ligas. Met there. Cortez. 2 touches it across. Blocked again by Martinez. Diving save there. Couldn't be helped. Points for McAllen. McAllen not going away easily. I'd like to say it for all sports, but if it's true, a lot of them are just games of runs. So if McAllen could get on a nice run here like Brownsville veterans did in the first set, they could easily get back into this one. Here's a set to Martinez, blocked at the net, but goes over for the point. Ends the small run there. The jump serving Cortez will go to the service line. Up 14-8. Serve there, hits the net, over, and played back. And no communication there, point to McAllen. Thought there was a man there, but Cortez just let it fall, point to McAllen. Credit the good effort to even keep the ball alive by the Lady Bulldogs. Ligas still serving. Punched up. Back, played across, slaps the floor. Libero cleans it up, McCleany. To Martinez, puts it down, good dig there. All the way over to Quintanilla, another good dig. Martinez keeps it alive, floated across by Baera. Pritchard setting up Quintanilla, now to Rodriguez, still alive. Tipped across, miscommunication. Point there to Brownsville veterans, a good rally. Continuing to serve. This one's in the back. Shoe comes off. Immediately gets it back on. I'm impressed with how that happened. Martinez gets it to Rodriguez, who just had her shoe knocked off. That one sails out of bounds. Gotta give her to AJ Rodriguez the credit. Her shoe came off. I think that was record-setting speed in a sporting event to put a shoe back on. Veterans continues to serve. McCleany there. Now Pritchard's to Quintanilla. Sails out of bounds. Another point to Brownsville Vets. It's a good setup for McAllen. Just need to lower the shots there in order to get the point. Still serving the Lady Chargers. Pritchard's sets up Rodriguez, blocked by Martinez, punched over by Pritchard. On the attack, Barrera hits the net. That'll be 4. Actually, the ball hit the ground. That's not 17. It's point to McAllen. It should be 16-11. I think they got the score wrong over there. Blocked by Martinez. That lands in bounds. Good block from Martinez. We got 17-12. They have 18-11. I'm going to follow them. Pritchard sets up Rodriguez, fades back. Good dig there. Here comes Fort. It's the line just out of bounds. Looked like it hit the line. But the flag referee calls it out. Now McAllen to serve. Down 6 in the second set. Cleaned up across. All the way across to Quintanilla. Soft touch there. 2 diving attempts there, but Quintanilla gets the kill. Makes it a 5-point game. Lady Bulldogs continuing to serve. All the way across the fort. Punches it down and in for the point. Elise Fort has been a power machine this game. Sarah Gomez to serve now. Little barrow. McCleany cleans it up just barely. Quintanilla tips it across to the back row. Pritchard's to the middle. Clean across, met by Gomez. To Cortez, dives there into the net, and the point to Brownsville Vets. Race to 21 by the Lady Chargers as they need 5 more points to put this game to bed. Lady Chargers serving here. Pritchard's softly put across for a point. To serve now, Miranda Quintanilla. Serve goes into the net. Football score at 21-14. Hope you all are excited for football season. We sure are here at Real Sports Live. Schedules are coming in as we speak, and we're getting well prepared for that, as well as volleyball season. Gomez puts this into the net, point to McAllen. 6-point game. It's been going back between 4 and 5. As Natalie Ligas will serve now. Good serve there. Here comes Fort into the net. Kind of low for her to handle. Guess she wanted to do it a little bit higher. Probably would have put that one away easily. Ligas back to the service line. Good serve there. Cortez will have to play it across. Punches it over with one hand. Pritchard. Blocked there by Fort. Point to Brownsville Reds. Fort has done everything. Lady Bulldogs trying to find some answers here. Diving play, keeps it alive. Cortez on the attack. Punched across. Quintanilla to Pritchard in the middle. Martinez tried to meet that one. On the attack, Cortez. Kept alive. Now McCleany cleans it up. Into the net. Another point to Brownsville Vets. 2 points away from taking this one. To serve Elise Fort. Down the sideline, kept alive. Miscommunication blocked by Martinez. Get match point coming up. And who else to the service line would you want? Then Elise Fort. Match point here. Serve to the back line, out of bounds. It's a 7-point lead, still not out of it yet. High serve there, met by Fort. Backwards tip, kept alive. Pritchard plays it back. Plays it to Martinez. On the attack, Lady Bulldogs. Diving play, kept alive. Backcourt is Fort. Pritchard. This one up to Rodriguez. Correction Estudio. All the way across the League West. Made alive by Gomez. Espinosa now still alive. Gomez alive now. In the middle, Martinez. This one back corner and it finds the spot. And that'll end it. Brownsville Vets wins in straight sets, 25-23 and 25-17. Next game will be Lifer taking on PSJ Southwest. 2 more games to go on the night. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. We got continued coverage coming up next week as well, but 2 more games tonight here at the Rio Grande Valley Highway 83 Volleyball League. Until next time, Billy Watson and Bert Wiesing. We'll see you in a little bit here on RealSportsLive.com.